Well, we told you we were going to step away for just a couple of minutes. Right back here at the Boerne Champion High School gym as we continue our day-long coverage, actually 2 days by the end of tomorrow, of the Boerne ISD Holiday Tournament. The man, Roland J. Ruiz, alongside Hector Ledesma, and a very special guest on the mic as well to start today's broadcast. He just finished coaching a big champion boys victory, their second of 30-plus wins, 30-plus points, today. He is none other than Josh Atkins. You know him across the hill country, across greater San Antonio as a young man who starred at Smithson Valley, went on to play college football at New Mexico State, played at UTSA as well. And so, Josh, it is a pleasure and an honor to have you join the broadcast today, my guy.
Thank you for that introduction. It's a pleasure to be here. Appreciate y'all having me on.
All right, so as we get things going here between Laredo Alexander and the Champion girls, it is early action. Champion girls swinging it around. Adriana Barreto leaves for Ainsley Darter. Inside, it's Haley Wynn. The initial shot doesn't go, but a jump ball and the possession arrow showing. Alexander will get its first. I pause here because, okay, tying of the shoes. It is Alexander basketball. Pause here for a second because they weren't exactly lining up, and here comes Alexander the other way. Adriana Bustamante lets it fly, and Ariana, I should say, on the shot. Does not go in, and so Champion with possession. Adriana Barriero looking to break that full court press. There's Haley Wynn. Outlet, Abigail Summer. Top of the key, Barreto. That old shot, no. Fighting for the loose ball. Another jump, and this one is going to go the way of the Chargers.
Well, hats off to Adriana, her second tie up there.
So ball underneath. A good look from the corner there. Ainsley Darter.
And yet a third jump ball.
Hoping our girls can get a bounce back for us. We actually lost to Laredo or Alexander earlier in the year, so hopefully they can get one for us here.
Cross court.
Absolutely. Very
Elizondo. Elizondo, top of the key.
They'd say they look very dominant in that. Previous games, they took on Hargrave earlier.
Shot no good from the corner by Ariana Bustamante. Back comes Ainsley Darter. And a foul. The whistle going to go against Ariana Bustamante. Coach Atkins, you know, even though you're like 30 years younger than I am, I got to call you coach. Got to call you coach. But Coach Atkins, you mentioned the earlier loss to Alexander. Just want to get your thoughts so far from what you've seen from, I don't want to say a distance because you're right here coaching the champion boys while the champion girls are doing their thing, as Haley Wynn goes up for the shot. And the ball finds its way across to the side of the court. Want to get your thoughts on what you've seen, your perspective on this champion girls basketball team thus far this season.
Yeah, you know, the tough part is a lot of times when they're playing, the boys are playing. But, you know, the little bit I got to watch, you know, they work hard and work as a group. And I think you can say that for all of Champion Athletics, they do a great job of just buying in and great culture all around. And so excited and hoping that the girls can really get things going here later in the season as we get into district for sure.
It's Karis Vasquez at the top of the key. Now it's Samantha Quijano. Left-handed dribble, goes up lefty, draws the foul.
Yeah, they got Adriana Barriero. She picks up her first team foul there on Champion.
And so Samantha Quijano at the line. Chance to get the first point of this ball game.
And she does. Breaks that scoreless tie. Well, one thing I'm noticing, which is interesting, you don't see this very often anymore. But if you'll notice, across their jerseys, they're referred to as the Lady Bulldogs. You don't see a lot of reference to lady in women's athletics anymore. They're the same as the guys.
Barriero inside. Right-handed scoop doesn't fall. Haley Wynn fighting for the rebound.
And another jump ball.
The champion retains possession. Adriana Barriero will inbounds. Underneath. Up with the quick shot was Abigail Summer. She gets fouled, so she's going to the charity stripe.
Karis Botskis with the foul, her first. Second team foul on Alexander. And as you were mentioning, Summer to the free throw line. Gets her first one.
Mentioned the champion boys getting 2 30-point-plus victories. The champion girls, a 64-35 winner against Hargrave in their first contest here in the Boerne ISD Holiday Tournament. Elizondo leads for Bustamante.
Wow.
Takes advantage of an open look, knocks down to 3. 5 too early. And a steal. Bustamante again. No, but on the follow is Jacqueline Riccio. So a 5-point early lead as Barriero struggles to get it across. That full court pressure and a whistle. The call is going to go against Abigail Summer.
Yeah, she picks up her first. Both teams now with 2 team fouls. Well, they're going to get that time Barriero.
Yeah, Samantha Quijano was looking to go baseline. Some contact there. And the foul on Barriero.
Well, yeah, Christina Ramon Alfaro getting set to check in and get Barriero to the bench. She's got 2 fouls early.
2 quick ones.
Nice block. Oh.
Braylon Galtz getting a piece of the ball. The officials say she got a piece of the body and or the arm as well, though. Officiating crew made up of Tony Gardner, Daniel Pantoja, and Ron Tatch. Same 3 officials who just officiated the champion boys victory. 1 of 2. And so an 8-2 ball game. Here comes champion. Some numbers in the open court. Haley Wynn left-handed. Good, and the foul.
Great job.
Good job pushing it up there.
Absolutely found Haley trailing, and she converts. Get the Chargers back within 4. As Emily Huitron checks in.
Jacqueline Riccio headed to the bench, as is Ariana Bustamante for Alexander.
Alex Morales also in.
Off the missed free throw, it's 8-4, but champion with the ball. And here's Haley Wynn again in transition. Again going lefty, and again she hits. Deficit down to 2. And that champion full court press is on.
Yeah, that champion defense is what spurred points.
Ainsley Darter knocking that one out of bounds.
Real nice job on the rotation there.
Yeah, great recovery there, Coach, right? Champion, after they put the press on.
Yeah.
And then Alexander broke it, but champion, nice recovery there on that backside.
Yeah, really important when they break the press for the girls in the back to hustle back and recovers, and it kind of turns into a scramble at that point. So getting deflection is huge.
The corner, it's Emily Boutron. She's called for steps. 4:05 remaining here in the opening quarter. Quick first pace. Quick first action, I should say. Quick pacing to begin the ball game. Ainsley Darter fouled. And so Champion will do it again. Braylon Galt with the inbound.
Ayla Elizondo, both teams with 4 team fouls.
In the hands of Abigail Summer.
Nice
There's
pass.
Haley
Nice
Wynn.
pass.
6 early points for Haley Wynn. And Champion has tied things up at 8. Alexander head coach Rodolfo Elizondo wants to talk it over.
Coach, while we have you here, I got to tell you, in my mind's eye, I still see you on the field. So where was it, at what point in your athletic career did you decide, you know what, I want to take a step over and get into coaching?
Well, that's a long answer that I could give you. But, you know, I would say that it's all wrapped into a spiritual journey for me. When I got to UTSA, you know, I was envisioning that path to go a lot better for me. But somewhere in the midst of that, it was a beautiful journey of just figuring out purpose. And, you know, right after I got done playing, I went to Valero for a little bit and just wanted to take a break from football. But just slowly but surely just kept feeling a calling over my life to get into coaching and impact, especially in a way that has impacted me, which is high school sports, and just helped me become a better man. And so that's really why I wanted to get into it, is just kind of give back the way I had received.
Well, that's great. I know it gets in you and it never leaves you, but when you can find it for a higher calling like you did, that's wonderful.
Alexander's Cassie Lopez converting on a fantastic job of Alexander breaking the press. Here's Haley on the other end. Pulls it out. Now it's Braylon Galt. Haley, corner, was looking for Abigail Summer there in the corner. Abigail would have had an open look had the ball gotten there. Instead, the ball out of bounds and back in Alexander possession. Alex Morales does get it in. They cross half court. Emily Butron, good look inside, and 2 more for Cassie Lopez.
You know, the defense is still there, but the thing that's going on with Alexander is they're passing and finding the open player.
In trouble in the corner there, and a nice job of Cristina Ramon Alfaro of turning a troubled situation into a play out of bounds. She simply bounced it off an Alexander knee. Shot no good. Back comes Alexander.
Nice move, though, put on by Galt that time. Just couldn't convert.
Lady Bulldogs up and running. They get it to the corner. 3-point shot from there, no good. Rebound is good. Emily Butron.
She gets her first field goal of the game.
There's Haley. Nice pass. Summer with the basket.
4 in the quarter for Abigail Summer. A pair of free throws in that one.
And Haley Wynn has done a nice job every time she's gotten her hands on the ball there in that open court of making good decisions or finishing on her own. Inside. Cassie.
Out of bounds, Alexander will retain possession.
Lopez had 4 points on consecutive possessions a moment ago.
Taylor Burke checking in, also Addison Darter. We got Mia Hernandez in for Alexander.
Inbounding is Samantha Quijano. A good look there is Emily Butron. She knocks it down.
4 points in as many minutes for Emily.
Oh, good pass.
Guess who?
Over in the corner is Addison Darter. That was a nice job of Cristina Ramon Alfaro here, spinning that pass over in the middle of the court. Tough angle. She was still able to make that pass, though. Oh, can't run the baseline. That was not a made basket.
Well, that's a turnover.
So Champion now
We'll take it.
has it with 1:41 remaining, down by 6.
Well, we're talking about Addison Darter. She had 14 in that previous game against Hargrave earlier.
She's going to let it fly. She is not shy about taking those opportunities. And way more often than not, it turns out well for the Chargers. Her sister, Ainsley Darter, at the free throw line now.
She misses her first free throw attempt. And this one falls true.
So 16-11.
Champion trails by 5. And
they're going to call Braylon Galt there.
Just a hair late on that rotation. Almost had that steal. Just a hair late.
Look at head coach Rodolfo Elizondo for the Lady Bulldogs from Alexander, making the trip up for this holiday tournament that's at the very least in year number 38. Coach Stan Leach, the athletic director for the Boerne ISD, telling us, hey, as long as I've been here, this tournament's been going on, and he's in year number 38 with the district. Checking in for Alexander is Jacqueline Ricio, getting back into the ball game. Starter for the Lady Bulldogs. Second free throw is good. The lead's back up to 8. Trouble with the press here.
Well, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Buitron.
Buitron doing a nice job of stopping her momentum and not running full on into our table. Jenna Kepke into the contest. Looking to make something happen baseline.
They're going to get Recio for her first foul. Both teams will be shooting free throws for the remainder of the quarter.
Kepke now earning 2 free throws.
She had a nice spin move there on the block to get to the line there. Really nice job.
Short on the second free throw. Alex Morales stopping the dribble.
Travel. Yeah.
That's it, steps.
So with that turnover, Champion now with possession. An opening, they swing it. Addison Darter, you know she's shooting
Bang.
that.
Nice
And
shot.
she hits it. Addison Darter does not need much space.
Again with a quick release, the catch and shoot from Addison Darter.
The drive and a lefty finish by Alex Morales. Falls off the rim. Taylor Burke. Now it's the other Darter.
Oh, good.
Ainsley into the lane, and she'll go to the line.
A little late whistle there. I was hoping that was a foul. Looked like it from here.
So 2 shots coming. Chance to cut this deficit to 2. Ainsley on her way there. Adriana Ariana into the ball game for Alexander. .2 left in the first quarter.
Good tip.
Ball tapped away.
Back to Champion.
Good pass.
And a look for Addison Darter. That one short. Emily Buitron. That one in and out for Alexander. As now with seconds remaining in the second quarter, Champion with one more shot. Jenna Kepke. Nice look inside, and 2 for Taylor Burke.
Taylor Burke ties this game at 18.
So we go to the second quarter. Champion doing a nice job of staying with it, fighting back after they took a couple of early punches. You're watching the Boerne ISD High School Classic, Holiday Classic on GVTC.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before.
Ooh, what sounds better, La Fiesta or Dumpling Palace?
Oh, Dumpling Palace.
Ew, gross.
We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference, and please be patient with things that may have seemed to
Wait, what are we gonna watch?
slow down a bit. GVTC, connecting you.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before. We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions,
Champion High School Gym, second quarter action. The Chargers, as co-hosts of this Boerne ISD Holiday Tournament, all tied with Laredo Alexander at 18. They're able to gather the loose ball off the rebound. It's Haley Wynn now in transition. They're going to call her. No, not going to call her so much as they'll call an offensive foul on Braylon Galt. I thought for a second from this angle maybe she took an extra step, but an offensive foul on Galt, the call instead.
I hope I'm wrong, but I think that's a few early ones on Braylon.
That is.
Yeah, so she might be coming out here soon.
Out of bounds, and just as you were saying, Coach checking in once again is Taylor Burke.
It's almost as though Josh Atkins is a coach, you know, in terms of being able to predict what was going to happen there in terms of a substitution with 2 fouls. Ball knocked out, and so because of that, Adriana Barrero able to get a shot off. Emily Butron dribbling past that initial press. And now a timeout called by the officials. Rodolfo Elizondo of Alexander asking for it. So Hector Ledesma, Roland J. Ruiz, and Josh Atkins joining us here on the broadcast. And, you know, Josh, I know a lot of folks in the area know you from your days at Smithson Valley, 3 years there as a varsity starting quarterback, 37 games, nearly 7,000 yards, 66 touchdowns, and then your days at New Mexico State, starting 22 games and passing for over 5,000 yards. How about your role with the football programs here nowadays in terms of, you know, what you look to, what's the goal in terms of, you know, because when someone comes in with your pedigree, I imagine it's easier to kind of relate to athletes who are talking to somebody who not that long ago was able to do what they aspired to.
Yeah, I think it's a special relationship that I have with those kids, and just being able to pour into them and offer them some advice. This year I was wide receivers coach on varsity, and just was a unique perspective to be on the other side of things. But I think it did offer me just an opportunity as a coach to really pour into them and relate with them. And that was really fun and exciting this year, for sure.
I would think that'd be neat to be able to present a quarterback's perspective to potential wide receivers and to say, hey, this is what we're looking for. This is what you need to do.
That's right.
Speaking of wide receivers, Ainsley Darter looking like one, going long. Gets the pass and then able to get to the foul line.
First team foul here of the second quarter for Alexander. Here's the first free throw. That one falls true.
And with that, Chargers back on top. Down 18-12 moments ago. They had tied it up at 8. Then Alexander Wynn on a run. And there's Haley Wynn battling for that offensive rebound. She kept it alive. And with that, Ainsley Darter is going to get a trip back to the free throw line.
She's smiling. She says, I know I drew that foul.
Really nice job getting an offensive rebound out of that. You know, defense starts with the position there on a free throw, and being able to get around her and get an offensive rebound was really nice.
Haley Wynn, number 21, keeping that ball alive on the offensive glass.
Three free throws here in the second quarter, 5 for the game for Ainsley Darter.
Yeah, taking full advantage of getting a second opportunity. So the lead 3 now for Champion.
Nice.
And that was stolen. Adriana Barreto off in the open court.
Oh, good defense, and the ball was knocked away that time by Alexander.
That was double dribble.
So Ariana Bustamante getting away with the double dribble.
Coach saw the same thing I did, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, Coach Sanders saying, hey, wait a minute. There was no whistle there. Should have been. Instead, Samantha Quijano at the free throw line for 2. Hits the first.
Samantha 2 for 2 for the free throw line is checking in Alex Morales for Alexander.
As Coach Atkins mentioned, Champion looking to get Alexander back, if you will. The Lady Bulldogs beating the Chargers earlier in the season. Darter to Win. Ball loose on the floor. Jump ball.
Oh, jump ball.
And it's going to stay with Champion.
This one's certainly close early on here in the second. Chargers up by 1.
Inside, Taylor Burke. Rebounds. Stays on the Champion side of the court. Barreiro, corner. Darter thought about it. Goes inside. There's Burke. Shot no. Win. She might have gotten away with
Yeah,
I wasn't going to say anything.
a little bit of a makeup call.
I thought about maybe not saying much.
Even the refs over here giving us a smile there.
I thought about staying quiet, and then I think that's kind of bordering on too obvious.
Maybe a little home cooking, huh?
Right. Fine line there between home cooking and are you even watching this game?
Karis Vasquez now checking in for Alexander. Giving Cassie Lopez rest.
Started dribbling through that press, getting across. Knocked out of bounds by Emily Butron, so Chargers will retain possession.
Both teams playing a tough defense out there. Lots
Corner.
of turnovers.
Well, you know, Abigail Summer ready to shoot that ball. Slipped out of her hands, though, and so now Alexander
Good hustle.
causing the loose ball. Another jump ball, and this one is going to go the way of the Lady Bulldogs.
And yet another jump ball.
There's been a lot this game.
I was going to say, yeah, we're almost in double digits when it comes to jump balls.
Nice job of swinging the ball around. And Samantha Quijano,
Tough shot.
yeah, getting that one to fall. Top of the key, Ainsley Darter. Into the lane now. Lets it go. Shot blocked. Up ahead, Samantha Quijano. Foul on Champion.
Yeah, then they're going to get Haley Wynn with her second. Quijano to the free throw line once again. She's done a good job in drawing fouls. As a matter of fact, the 4 for 4 from the free throw line thus far this evening for Samantha Quijano.
So after the Chargers took a 21-18 lead, the Bulldogs scored the next 5. With another free throw coming for Samantha Quijano. 3-point lead, 24-21. Darter. Back to the center of the court, Laredo there. And get into the lane. Whistle. We got a foul on Alexander. Three fouls in a quarter on Champion, and so they'll take the ball out from 3 fouls, excuse me, on Alexander, and so Champion will take the ball out from underneath their own basket. Addison Darter letting it fly. Rebound finds Samantha Quijano. Darter again, not shy.
That one falls true.
We're tied.
That 3 gives Addison Darter 6 in the game.
Alex Morales inside, a move, out for a good look. Ariana Bustamante, no. And here comes Taylor Burke.
Chargers take the lead with a bucket.
Nice pass.
Back inside the Burke off a good look. You called it, Coach. Can't quite convert, so here comes Alexander. Oh, wild shot. Ayla Elizondo just letting it fly as she was falling out of bounds. Intercepted by Samantha Quijano.
There we go.
And taken right back but Champion, but whistles, and this one going back to Alexander. I guess they're going to say that Darter stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, she was out of bounds. I believe that was a call.
Look at the replay to see. Well, this is a shot of the replay of the Darter shot, the three-pointer. Last basket registered in this ball game to this point. Morales inside.
Here we go.
Here comes Barrero. On the run, creates contact, offensive foul.
That caused a riot, didn't it?
Yeah. Charger faithful not too happy about that one.
Me neither.
Caleb Ramirez checking in.
Now Coach Sanders upset.
Also Christina Ramon Alfaro. Yeah, he's letting the officiating crew.
Here's another look.
That's what I was afraid of. And a technical call on the Champion bench.
So Coach Sanders really hot. Now, I was watching our replay monitor. I believe Coach Sanders, yes, there was a technical call on him.
Yes.
I believe he has not been thrown out. And I say that because you would think, well, if he's still on the court, he hasn't been thrown out. I'm just wondering if he's kind of getting his last little bit of money's worth here. But I'm thinking that second technical has not come. It was just the 1T.
Yeah, it's only been one. Ayla Elizondo shooting the technical free throws as Cassie Lopez checks back in for Alexander.
I believe for a second, I think I could have sworn I saw official Ron Tad signal as in pointing. Usually see that point when a coach has been ejected, but I think he himself was moving to the other end of the court, trying to get away from Coach Sanders before Coach Sanders could indeed pick up a second tee.
Coach Sanders still having words with the officiating crew. You know, you tell me this is just a tournament game. No way. Both of these teams want it.
So it's a 1-point game after Elizondo hit one of 2 free throws. Samantha Quijano. Back to Buitron. Get it over to the corner. It's Elizondo. Trying to work against this 2-3 zone. Bustamante gets inside. Rebound knocked out of bounds, but last touch by Champion.
Yeah, it's going to be Alexander ball.
2:08 remaining in the half. Bustamante. Elizondo. Shot no good. And here's Champion. Cristina Roman Alfaro. Top of the key. Looks inside. Good pass.
That was a nice pass by Alfaro that time.
And Taylor Burke's going to the free throw line. Coach Atkins, wanted to follow up on something you said earlier. This is something that I'm always intrigued by. As you mentioned your time at UTSA and your journey of faith. If you wouldn't mind elaborating on that, Coach, and how much your faith means to you and has come to mean to you as well.
Yeah, I think, growing up, faith was a foundation for me. But I would say that during my college years, especially at UTSA, it became real for me, I guess I would say. Just being able to experience different things and realize that faith was really the stronghold for me. And it came to life and just gave me a lot of peace in some tough moments.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that, Coach Atkins. After 2 free throws, Champion regains the lead, 26-25. Inside, off the backboard, is Ayla Elizondo.
We'll call a jump ball, they are.
Boy, Taylor Burke, number 4 for Champion, is not very big, but seemingly on most possessions, she is down there battling for some kind of a loose ball, some kind of a rebound. A look at your replay there. Cristina Roman Alfaro doing a nice job of giving Champion a chance in terms of possession there. Foul on the other end called on the Lady Bulldogs.
They got Quijano that time, and that's her 5th team foul. The Chargers going to go to the line.
First free throw is good.
That one falls true for Kayla Ramirez. Her first points of the game.
Chargers have been good from the free throw line tonight. Another 2 of 2. The lead is 3. Looking against this 2-3 zone, as has been the case for the better part of this first half, is Alexander. Quijano, left-handed dribble.
Nice.
Pass intercepted by Jenna Kepke. It's going to be Champion ball.
Good job, good way to read that pass by Kepke to come away with the ball and give the Chargers possession.
And then she draws the foul.
And then she draws a foul.
Yeah, so Taylor Burke just mentioned how she seems to be in the thick of things often. She'll take 2.
Done a real nice job getting to the line this first half. Been a big part of our offense.
Yeah.
And once they've gotten there, Coach, they've knocked them down. And, of course, as we say that, their first 0 for 2 trip in a while.
We should have kept it quiet.
See, that's why I don't say anything.
All right.
I've gotten real superstitious.
We're under 35 seconds to go. Quijano lets it fly.
Good. To hold this one for the last possession, hopefully.
And Cristina Román Alfaro gets it across half court, now at the 3-point line. Addison Darter. Back to Alfaro. There's Koepke. Gets to the basket
And
one. Went to the left hand. And it fell through. And she's got a free throw coming.
Gianna Koepke, great focus that time.
Off the rebound. Off the miss, I should say, rebound.
Good.
And
Back to the line.
on a follow, Taylor Burke's going to get to the free throw line.
As you were mentioning, Hector, once again, Taylor Burke, singular, around the ball where she needs to be.
Well, during the boys' game, we talked about how Trey Hudspeth always seems to kind of be around the ball. I think Taylor Burke is that for this champion girls team, at least in tonight's first half.
There's always room on the team for players like that, for sure. There's no doubt.
Just a lot of 1-2 from that young man.
So the lead is going to 7. Final seconds of the first half. Out of bounds. Clock stops at .6. As Burke will inbounds. And champion will take a 32-25 advantage into the locker room. An exciting first half. A lot of emotions. And a lot of runs back and forth. And as we come to the end of these first half of action, I should say, we take you to halftime, and we'll be back after extended break with third quarter action. But as we do, we want to say thank you and good night to Mr. Atkins. Coach, it has been a pleasure to actually, we talked pregame about how I covered you for years. It was neat to finally chat with you outside of just quick interviews and, stuff that, happens on game nights and leading up to games. Best of luck.
Thank you.
I know Boerne ISD is lucky to have you.
Thank you.
And best of luck to not only you, but a champion boys team that, as we saw today, is very, very impressive and looks to be a very, very good future here this season.
Thank you. I'm lucky to be here and appreciate y'all having me on.
And we look forward to following you guys in 2024. Happy New Year to you and your family.
Yes, sir. Thank
Happy
you.
New
as
Year.
well.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
All right.
Hey, Gage.
What's up, Coach Ellis?
Hey, grab a seat real quick. Hey, I wanted to talk to you about some of the stuff I'm seeing on social media, and I gotta tell you, it's awesome. This GBTC experience, it's really cool. It's drip.
GVTC is connecting you to Charger Gage Goldberg in a reality-bending way. Scan the QR code for exclusive access and let the power of GVTC level up your reality in a whole new way.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before.
Ooh, what sounds better, La Fiesta or Dumpling Palace?
Oh, Dumpling Palace.
Ew, gross.
We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference, and please be patient with things that may have seemed to
Wait, what are we gonna watch?
slow down a bit. GVTC, connecting you.
GVTC is crushing the boundaries again on community involvement and local athlete support. You have access to a reality-bending GVTC AR experience that will connect you to your school's athlete within the GVTC service area. On your phone, go to levelup.gvtc.com. Once there, touch Start Experience Now. Select either a Ranger, Charger, Warrior, or Greyhound. Now you're ready to touch Start Experience on your athlete's page. Allow access to your camera and touch the purple Continue button. And here is where you will place your athlete in whatever environment you want to interact with them, wherever, whenever. Scale them and rotate them to match the scene you place them in.
Holding my ground on the field and online. With GVTC Fiber Internet, I'm unstoppable.
Now, change the angle you see them by moving your phone. You can even screen capture a portrait with your athlete.
It's fast, powerful, and always on point.
When you're through, tap the Explore GVTC button for even more cutting-edge products that can help connect you to the world.
I'm Chris Cooley from the GVTC Foundation, Vice President of our foundation and also Chairperson of our Scholarship Committee. We're here to congratulate you as the 2023 GVTC Foundation Vocational Technical $7,500 Scholarship. Congratulations to you, Carson.
Thank you guys so much. This means so much to me.
But we're really here to congratulate you as the winner of the 2023 Ola Armstrong $15,000 scholarship from the GVTC Foundation. Congrats to you.
Congratulations.
So this is, a little bit different. Your father was able to be here, and this is a surprise to him as well.
Yeah.
We arranged for him to be over here today, in person in our office. So I was glad we were able to coordinate this, and thank you to Deanna as well. Do you have any words to share right now, or are you speechless?
I don't. That was like, ooh. Thank you so much.
But you're really here for us to announce you as the winner of the 2023 GVTC Foundation Richie T. Thorles $25,000 scholarship. Congratulations.
Congratulations again.
Congratulations to you.
Congratulations. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all very much.
Tell us what your plans are after graduation.
After graduation, I'm hoping to start my own restaurant where I will be the lead chef, where I will be able to give back to our community.
Tell them where you're planning to go to college.
So next year, I am going to college at Augusta Escoffier in Austin.
I do plan on having a part-time job in college. I'm not sure what that will be yet, but I have been trying to get as many scholarships as I can to offset the cost of college, which is around $130,000. So thank you all so much.
Well, absolutely. Well, we're honored to have you as the recipients.
Not the fun part of being a dad, but I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me.
concerning you?
Yeah. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella, and
Arlo?
I wasn't eavesdropping. He's always watching you. His videos are secure. This guy sounds like a creep.
It's not.
Your privacy is very important to me, and I think you need to make better decisions when it comes to boys. And this Arlo is not a boy that I think you should be dating.
You're dating someone?
Yeah, Arlo. I heard you guys talking about him.
Arlo.
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. We were talking about how great they are and how safe they make me feel. Arlo's not a boy.
Well, that's a boy's name.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
GVTC is once again leading the way to connect you to Charger linebacker Gage Goldberg.
Hi, Mom.
See Gage in this exclusive augmented reality experience where you choose your camera angle and place Gage in your reality.
I'm really excited to be able to represent my team, and thank you, GVTC, for letting me come out here.
Scan the QR code for access and let GVTC bring this Charger experience to connect.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little long.
All right, second half actions welcome you back to Champion High School. Third quarter, the Chargers girls basketball team now up 34-25 on Laredo Alexander. Nice bucket there for Haley Wynn. Played well in the first half, picking up right where she left off here in quarter number 3. Roland J. Luis and the coach, Stan Leach, alongside Hector Ledesma, as we're just underway here in the third quarter. In a day that's the first of 2 here at the Boerne ISD Holiday Tournament. The champion girls, like the champion boys, looking to go 2-4-2 in terms of wins. And so far off to a good start in this third quarter after a good first half. As mentioned, the 9-point lead. And they're about to get the ball back.
Well, I wasn't with y'all in that first half with all the excitement, guys. I tell you what, I was going, I tell you what, I sure am glad I don't have a microphone in my mouth this half. I picked the right half to hang out with you guys.
So what Coach Leach is saying is don't ask him about his thoughts on that first half. Haley Wynn trying to corral. She does. She's able to get rid of it before she's tied up. Ainsley Darter, they swing it. A good look at the 3. Nice summer. Does not fall. And here's Alexander on the way back. It's Ayla Elizondo. Buitron. Scratch that. Bustamante with the miss. On the other end, it's Ainsley Darter. No, but she'll go to the free throw line. Well, speaking of Coach Leach, so Roland, how cool is this? So in the first half, we're joined by a coach who is very young in his coaching career,
yes,
but in terms of what he was able to do at one of the area's preeminent pro football programs, Smithson Valley, and then what he was able to do in college in Mexico State, and then joining the UTSA program, between that kind of a pedigree and now one of the top 20 coaches in Texas basketball history, Stan Leach, as awarded by the UIL a couple years ago. How lucky are we to have that kind of insight from one half to another?
Well, thank you. You know, Josh, we're real fortunate to have Josh. This is his first year, and he tried the banking business, and he decided not to be rich, but to make a difference. And so we're sure glad he did. And he's special. I'm sure y'all could tell just in a half
no doubt
how special he is. And we just got to tell Larry Hill to keep his hands off. Tell Larry Hill to mind his own business, and we'll all be fine.
Top of the key, it's Samantha Quijano. Goes to Emily Boutron. She lets it go in the lane. No good. Scramble for the loose ball. Alexander recovers. Boutron, actually. Over to Morales. They swing it. Good look for Elizondo. That's short. And here comes Barriero. Adriana, cross court. Directing traffic. Good look inside. And two more for Ainsley Darter.
Did a great job finding her. You know, there's been a big turn since the first half, and I think the biggest point, we're going to talk about the technical, but that's not the difference. The difference is champions in 2-3 zone. Ever since they've been in 2-3 zone, we're going to talk about, the other coach thinks the difference has been that technical. That had very little to do with it. We're in a 2-3 zone.
Fantastic lefty finish by Adriana Barrero. And as Boerne Champion scores the first 4 points of this second half, they've opened up a 13-point lead now at 38-25. And, Coach, we've got a timeout in the action. We're going to keep it right here. So a perfect opportunity here for you to go into how much of a difference Champion going into that 2-3 zone has made.
Well, what they did, only way that they were scoring was us fouling. And then finally when we just ran back and got in 2-3, they're not going to be – they don't have the ability to attack a 2-3. And ever since we've been in 2-3, that's been a turnaround. It's been like a 15-point turnaround since we went to a 2-3 zone, and that's what these girls are able to do. That way we can beat back, because their transition was what was hurting us and keeping them in the game. So I know we'll kiddingly talk about the technical, but the difference has been that 2-3 zone.
Up 13 now in the early stages of the third quarter. So the Chargers have come from behind and built at least a respectable lead to this point.
Yes, and Alexander will have another run. I think they're good enough, and they'll start putting pressure and they'll start taking chances. And so we're going to see a run. It's just whether this 13-point lead, when they do have their run, we've got enough padding.
So following the timeout.
But as long as we stay in that 2-3 zone, it'll be hard for them to get the lead unless we can't handle the pressure.
Quijano trying to work inside that 2-3. Had a little bit of space, didn't want to take the shot though. It's Morales on the other side. Keeping her dribble alive. Baseline. Near turnover. Good defensive pressure for Champion. Again baseline. They're keeping Emily Boutron down there. Looking to move the ball around. That one knocked out of bounds, so it stays on this side of the court.
And back to the 2-3, there's no lanes for Alexander. And when they were manned, they had to also spread out. And they're quicker, and they were able to get the spots that now we have occupied.
Crossover. And that one in and out for Ayla Elizondo. And here comes Adriana Barrero. Pushing. Lets it go righty this time. Just short, gets her own rebound, and she's fouled.
Yeah, they're going to get Karis Vasquez for her second.
Another look at Adriana getting to the rim. Just a little bit short. Now inbounding.
Now comes Addie.
Addison Darter replacing Ainsley in the lineup.
Haley Wynn trying to go up. Shot is blocked. Swing corner. That shot short. Abigail Summer with the opportunity. And now with Samantha Quijano on the other end. Some contacts, but a foul.
And that was a good foul for Galt. It was a foul, and it was a good, honest foul, and one that you want to do in that situation when you're up 13. Make her hit those shots.
Yep. Going for the ball was Galt.
She did it exactly how you're taught to do it. And,
absolutely, and leave no chance for an opportunity for a three-point play, right?
There was no chance for a three-point play. She grabbed her wrist well. And at 1 point instead of two.
That's it.
So Samantha, with the one free throw, makes it a 12-point game. Champion in control. Knocked out of bounds by Butron. Adriana Barreto, the 5'5" senior point guard, will inbound.
Taylor Burke checking back in now for Champion.
Abigail Summer. Ball finds its way inside and right on cue, Roland.
Speaking of.
Good job.
Burke with the opportunity for the and one. You know, Coach, we were talking in first half about how Taylor Burke, she's not very big, but she plays big.
And she really does. She doesn't look big, but she's always around the ball. And I know I told you this in the first game. Her dad was the same way, and he relatively wasn't very big either. But they play a lot of ball, and she's got a nose for it.
Been several times throughout tonight's ball game where you see someone coming out of a crowd or underneath the basket, and it's number 4.
Yeah, number 4's got it.
3 in the quarter, 9 for the game for Burke.
Quijano bringing the ball up toward the center, up to Morales. Buitron, nice bounce pass inside, a whistle as Caris Vasquez is going up for the shot. She'll take 2.
So what Alexander's got to do to get back this game, they're going to need a few more possessions. They're going to have to start putting more pressure on the Chargers. And they're going to have to start hitting free throws. Right now, the opportunities they have had, they haven't taken advantage of.
Morales fighting with the rebound with Haley Wynn. Ball out of bounds and back to Alexander. Samantha Quijano to inbound. There's Alex Morales. Back to Quijano. Uses a screen from Caris Vasquez. Another screen from Vasquez. The corner, it's Mia Hernandez. We've got a timeout.
Well, I want to go back to the zone. I know it's glaring, and right now they're not able to find any creases. They don't have the attack, and I don't know if they've seen many zones. It doesn't look like it because they're not getting the ball in the middle so that we collapse and then they kick it out. And so that's what the Alexander coach is talking about. Said, guys, we're going to have to get some shots off. Right now we're just dribbling around the zone. And they've got to get some baskets so they can get some trapping opportunities. Right now they don't have any opportunities to multiply their possessions.
You know, which brings up the question, Coach, and I always love getting coaches' perspectives on this because you guys deal with stuff in real time and in daily lives that the rest of us just kind of see from kind of a general bird's eye view. When it comes to practicing the zone, if a lot of teams in your district don't play zone, is there a need to spend a lot of time practicing it?
Absolutely not, and that's the point, and that's why our philosophy always, do stuff that other people don't do, and be real good at it. and especially when it fits your athleticism.
So the ball knocked out of bounds, but Champion retaining possession. Corner, she's going to let it fly. Addison Darter, good look, just a bit short. Speaking of good looks.
And Champion did not, they didn't get down, and they got to sprint and get to their spots, and that time they just got beat going down the floor.
Emily Butron with the bucket on that end, and Coach Sanders taking a timeout.
Well, he doesn't want to give them any opportunities to get a run before the fourth quarter, because if you're Alexander, you want to kind of cut about 3 more possessions so that when you go in the fourth quarter, you're inside 10. So, and Coach Sanders knows that. Said, guys, let's don't get lax, because it's not if they make a run, it's one, but we've got to weather it.
Yeah, so as it stands now, a 13-point lead. 2:31 remaining in quarter number 3. As Adriana Barreto walks over toward the table here.
Be a good time to find Addie Darter in the corner, or just to give her a couple more shot opportunities.
She's at the top of the key now, and she gets it. Oh, well, went past her.
It wasn't over and back because it went back first.
Yes. Shot blocked.
Kick it out to her.
Paredo able to get it back, and now ball staying right here. Champion ball.
And he's right. They made the right call. Yep, the ball was already out when she grabbed it.
Official Daniel Pantoja letting us know. Appreciate it. Top of the key. Addison Darter leaves for Haley Wynn. Trying to get inside, and she's fouled.
Yeah, they're going to get Karis Vasquez once again.
And we're getting close to that number 5.
Yeah, that's the 14th foul in the quarter. Remember, high school now going 5 fouls per quarter and you're into penalty. Speaking of.
And there it is.
There it is. Well, if you're Alexander, they've got to figure out how to get some more possessions. And right now with 2 minutes left, you go, hey, Chargers, let's see if you can knock down free throws.
Coach, you allowed to share your opinion on how you see the 5 fouls in a quarter, whether you like that change?
Well, right now I like it. I don't not like it because what it has prevented happening is people just fouling and then it changed how the referees, you would have a tic-tac foul during the game and they wouldn't call it, but then you'd breathe on somebody with 3 minutes left and they'd call everything.
Good defense that time by Champion.
And here comes Alexander.
I think, Hector, the jury is still out is the best way to answer you. But right now, I don't dislike it. I do think it has changed the sloppiness of the end of the games. Because now you get that 5 foul pretty quick, and you can knock down one of 2 when you have 2 fouls.
Samantha Quijano missing the front end of 2 shots.
Now this is a good opportunity for Alexander to make a run. Coach is resting his starters, and so if you're Alexander, you need to really put pressure, with the point guard out of the game. This is an opportunity if you're their coach. You really put some pressure on.
Cristina Ramon Alfaro, one of the subs Coach Leach just alluded to. Alison Darter gets it back out to Alfaro. Into the lane, lefty, off the backboard and the rim. Morales looking to get it out in transition. She's fouled. Also in the ball game is Cassandra Aleman.
And Coach Sanders is going, hey, I need her for 8 minutes. I'm going to go minute 24. But if you're Alexander, you need to take advantage of point guard being out.
Kayla Lomatis also in the ball game.
Picked up her first foul moments ago.
Morales, ball in her hands. Goes right a layup. Leaves it just short. Back out to Emily Butron and 2 more.
I'm surprised Alexander did not press after a made shot.
Ball loose on the floor. We scramble for it. And a travel. So Champion retains possession. .46 seconds to go. Quarter number 3. Champion on top by 11. As Coach Leach has mentioned several times, rightfully so, this game changing when Champion went to the 2-3 zone. Addison Darter short on the 3-point from the top of the key.
She was even outside the parking lot on that one.
She thought she shot that one from Bernie high.
Yeah, you talk about a heat check. That was a heat check, but I've seen her hit several from there. So good job, Addie.
Yeah, Coach, and I got to imagine that's one of those where Coach Sanders gives her the green light on shots like those.
She's got dark green light. I tell you.
Up ahead. Lefty layup, no, but contact drawn by Kayla Ramirez, so she'll go to the line with 14 seconds remaining before the fourth quarter.
Great rebound that time by Alfaro to set up that fast break.
Coach, and you mentioned Adriana Barrero getting a breather here for the last minute and a half. Well, it's interesting because that's the minute and a half of game time, right? Not actual time, but game time. You then get the end of the third quarter break. And then if the lead increases by any, maybe you've bought a minute or two into the fourth. So very strategic and easy to see why Coach Sanders has the reputation he does around the state with just simple moves like that.
It's a good strategy. And then if you're Alexander, you try to make him pay for it. And that was a little quick. They're going to get another shot off.
Morales, could she get it off before the buzzer? She didn't actually get possession, so no shot. And so we go to the fourth. Champion on top by 11, on the verge of going to 2-0 on the first day of the Boerne ISD Holiday Tournament. We're back after this on GBTC.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before.
Ooh, what sounds better, La Fiesta or Dumpling Palace?
Ooh, Dumpling Palace.
Ew, gross.
We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference, and please be patient with things that may have seemed to...
Wait, what are we gonna watch?
Slow down a bit. GVTC, connecting you.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before. We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference.
Fourth quarter here at the Champion High School gym, day one of the Boerne ISD Holiday Tournament. The Charger girls on top of Laredo Alexander, 42-31.
And you know, Hector, to our point, you saw him finally get to the short corner, and that's the weakness of a 2-3 is getting that ball in that short corner and flashing people in the middle. And they did what you need to do. We were able to get in the passing lane.
So back the other way is Ainsley Darter. Passes to Adriana Valero, the point guard, who's back in there after that breather there at the end of the third quarter. Darter, top of the key. Now it's Summer. Over to Braylon Galt. Corner shot inside the three-point line, no good. Alexander looking to run.
Good defense.
No, says Ariana Valero. Here she comes. She attacks so well in the open court. Another opportunity for Champion. Darter with the left hand going to the line.
I like what she does. She goes downhill, and she makes opportunities. She never looks for her own shot. I mean, very seldom. I don't know how many shots on goal she has tonight, but she doesn't have many.
Karis Vasquez is fouled out now for Alexander. Cassie Lopez back in the game. Ainsley Darter sinks her first free throw.
Ainsley, a junior, listed at 5'4", officially a shooting guard.
9 in the game. There's her 10th.
Twin sister of Addison Darter. on this Champion ball club. It's a 13-point lead. Morales inside. Nice job of Alex getting in.
And we were too busy with our hands up and not moving our feet that time.
3-point attempts. No. Braylon Golt. Morales, pass up ahead. Almost an and one opportunity for Ayla Elizondo. That one, though, hit the front of the rim.
Now with 6.5 left, this is still a crucial time for the Chargers to not get out of what they're doing. Make sure you move your feet. Don't give up the lane on your 2-3, and keep going downhill.
Well, Alexander's now hit 3 straight free throws. Elizondo, another one coming. A look at their head coach, Rodolfo Elizondo.
And the lead now cut to single digits. As Champions ahead by 9.
Pass out, Summer. Top of the key, Valero. She was looking inside, a turnover though.
Okay, now this is a big opportunity for Champion to make sure they've got all their scores in, people that can handle the pressure.
Ainsley Cerro is moving across that baseline for Champion. She was the intended target on that pass. Foul on Champion.
I think they got Ainsley that time. She picks up a foul. Second team foul for the Chargers.
Oh, a putback on the miss by Emily Mutron. It is now a 7-point game. Coach Sanders wants a timeout.
Yeah. And this is, it's a personnel thing. You got 21 that's not in right now, can play the middle, and then make sure that you've got your best defense. Okay, there we go. 21's going in, and just got to make sure that we have our best zone team on the floor for this last 6 minutes.
Yeah, 21 is Haley Wynn. Junior goes 5'9", listed at power forward and center, but as Coach Leach mentioned, she clogs up that middle, plays a lot of center.
Well, in a 2-3 zone, those two baskets probably don't happen, or they're more difficult when you're having to shoot over that length and then you have someone clogging that middle. And so that's what Coach is doing. Got to handle the pressure and still see if we can get our scores in there, because we still need a couple more buckets to get a little spacing.
Coach Atkins telling us in the first half that Alexander getting the better of Champion in a meeting earlier this season.
The boys, and the boys, yes.
Yeah.
Their boys team is, you wouldn't want to see them in the regional semis. And especially down in Laredo at the Laredo tournament. Okay, here's what they're going to do. We called the timeout, but the team that benefited from it is Alexander. They get to set up now.
Some full court pressure for the Lady Bulldogs.
They got a little running jump going. They've got everybody manned up. There we go.
Adriana Berero.
That was big.
Navigating through that pressure and then getting the 2.
6 in the game, none bigger than that one.
The lead back to 9.
Right, Roland.
Morales in the lane, short. Champion rebounds. Can Darter get rid of it? Jump ball.
Yeah, they're going to call a jump ball.
It's going to stay with Laredo. Samantha Quijano inbounding for Alexander. Pass, shot, short on the 3-point attempt by Alex Morales. And Adriana Berero walking it up and then picking up the pace as she crossed the half-court line. Summer out to Ainsley Darter. It's Galt. Darter, ball slips out of her hands. Now in the lane. Puts it up and uses the bank. 11-point lead for Champion. Under 5 minutes we go.
And this is what they've needed to do, tighten up that defense, takeaways like you just saw right there.
And here comes Barreto. Pass up ahead. Darter. Little long. Haley Wynn.
Good rebound by Wynn to keep the ball alive for the Chargers.
Barreto. They get it out to Darter using a screen. Barreto had a look, chose not to take it, instead goes inside. Just a little short. Alexander comes back the other way.
She knows her range. She does a good job of getting all those, getting to the basket, see if someone's going to pick up and drop it off, and that time they made her shoot it.
Cassie Lopez in the game. She had a couple of good moments there in the first half for Alexander, going to the free throw line here. Her team down 11 with 4:08 remaining in the ball game. Short on the first free throw.
Yeah, they can't miss free throws, and then they need to set up their press. Right now it's more of a run and jump instead of a zone, probably because of our point guard. They probably need more of a zone look in their pressure against us.
Ariana Bustamante into the ball game for Alexander. Braylon Galtz crosses midcourt, gives to Adriana Barreto, into the lane, kicks it out. Barreto not back with it at the three-point line. He's going to screen from Galtz, goes right, fakes the pass, draws the foul.
And, you know, that's like the third time now. She went in twice, drew the foul, and then Darter. Ainsley did a great job, and so they still are attacking. A lot of times when you've got this big lead, you don't attack, but that's been a key for them to keep this lead.
Maybe I thought it too loud to that point. Barriero was perfect from the free throw line, now 2 for 3. I shouldn't have thought that.
Taylor Burke in now for Braylon Galtz. So now the power of the announcer extends to what you're thinking. Not just what you say, but if the thought crosses your mind.
It's not enough that we ice kickers. Now we're icing free throw shooters with our thoughts. That's pretty good.
Shame on me.
There's, guess who, around the loose ball.
Oh, yeah.
Taylor Burke.
Well, and a good substitution for Coach.
And good luck.
Yeah. And they're doing what they need to do.
Summer will take that three. Leaves it short. There's Cassie Lopez with the rebound. Alexander now in the open court. They were in transition. Slows down a little bit. And 2 for Emily Butron.
She's got 8.5, 14 for the game for Alexander.
The advantage 9 for Champion. Burke gets to the baseline, stops her dribble. Darter on the floor, gets it back to Burke. Left-handed dribble. There's Haley Wynn, free throw line. Champion was going to reset before that travel was called.
Okay, I like his substitution. Having Addie in, you need a scorer. You need someone that if they start sagging, it's open, because we need a dagger. We don't have a dagger yet, and we need one. And Addie can give you that dagger.
Braylon Galt also checking in for Champion.
Yeah, Addison Darter in for while her sister exits. Inside, Cassie Lopez finding that soft little cushion in the middle of that zone, and we'll go to the free throw line.
The whole key was they got the ball to the short corner, and then that's the best way to attack 2-3. Get that ball at short corner, have everybody attack that ball, and then you have cutters through the paint, and they have found it.
Last one called on Haley Wynn. It's a 14 foul for Champion. Cassie Lopez misses her free throw attempt.
Lopez's second free throw rolls off as well.
Big rebound.
Good pass, there's Burke.
And one. There you go. There's your dagger.
She plays big, Coach.
She does.
Plays big.
She catches, she finishes. the best thing was this transition. She got down there and gave number 2 the opportunity, and she hits her free throw.
Absolutely. Tip of the cap from Barriero on that last play.
Absolutely.
She made it. She just found Burke streaking down.
Yeah, Champion get away with one there defensively. Good luck for Alexander. Doesn't fall, though. And so now the Chargers with the ball in a 12-point lead.
You know, Hector, you're right. They got by with one. They didn't earn it, but because they were in a zone, everybody is collapsed in there, and that something good happened even though they didn't really earn it.
Excellent point, Coach. That's the thing about playing against zones is as an offensive player, you often feel crowded. Even if you're not, you feel crowded. You feel it. Oh, good luck. Didn't quite go down.
Win with a rebound.
And again, Win right in the middle of a struggle for the ball.
No, but that's, let's give Coach 2 claps, because that's the good thing about having your point guard throwing the ball in, and she saw that opportunity.
Corner, and that's where Galt steps in. Shot off the rim. There's Burke fighting for that ball.
You can say the ball off Burke, and
yeah, they're going to say she knocked it out of bounds. Or at least it touched her last, at least.
Well, the next fouls, both teams are shooting 2.
14 fouls for each. Corner 3. Right into the hands of Emily Boutron. And so it's a 10-point game as we go under a minute and a half to go. In the lane. Contact.
Good.
Adriana Barrero.
Well, they still haven't ever had an answer for her penetration. They've never been able to really deny her the paint. And that's been the key.
You know what her game kind of reminds me of, Coach, is you often hear of running backs who wear down defenses. The way she just keeps coming at you and coming at you and coming at you. In the fourth quarter, her coming at you is a lot different than when it was happening in the first quarter.
Well said. And well, they're not getting in the way now. They're worn out, and they're still kind of looking to see, do we need to get out to it for 11? Do we need to get out? And she's done what point guards need to do, knock down free throws.
Well, 3 for 4 from the charity stripe for Adriana here in the fourth quarter.
Okay, and Coach with a 12-point lead is going to trust this group to close the deal.
Jenna Kepke, Kayla Ramirez into the ball game, as is Christian Ramon Alfaro. But one of the regulars, though, Haley Wynn, still in there.
Nice rebound.
Well, running a zone, it's going to be hard for 21 not to play almost 32 minutes if you did that, because you've just got to have somebody in the middle.
On the other end, on and one. Nice bucket by Samantha Quijano coming on the other side of the rim. Kind of reverse layup.
Yeah.
Look at the replay.
It's pretty good. It made the GVTC highlights, guys. I'm telling you, it did.
That's Quijano's first basket.
Now, this is where, and you might even put 2 in just for one more. I mean, I know 9 in this game seems like a lot, but you just don't want to have a turnover, bucket.
Cassandra Aleman checking in for Champion.
In for Haley Wynn. Ball out of bounds. Champion retains possession. Look there at Cristina Ramon Alfaro, Jr. Walking to the free throw line. She's versatile for this Champion team. List her at point guard, small forward, and shooting guard. Several players listed along those lines, though. So a lot of versatility. Like with the Champion boys, a lot of versatility on this club.
You know, need to really compliment our other units, because each time Coach Sanders, gave them an opportunity to prove themselves, they did. They didn't collapse right there right before the fourth quarter, and then here they're knocking down free throws and doing what they need to do.
That's Alfaro's first points of the game. It came at a big time.
Taylor Burke takes a seat, a well-earned seat.
Yeah, and she heard it from the Charger faithful. Nice round of applause for that young lady. Well deserved.
And good for them.
Savannah Wayment into the ball game. Put back, no, but a foul. And so Ariana Bustamante will take 2. Champion holding on to an 11-point lead, closing in. First free throw, no. 37.8 seconds remaining in the ball game. One more substitution.
Trying to get everybody in, and good for Coach.
Briella Erbstisser.
With our tournament, we've probably got about 5 from the JV that are up, so he's getting everybody an opportunity.
In some trouble. Emily looking to get rid of it.
And it was, he didn't want a 10-second call. He rescued him. Guys, it's been a great day. Thank y'all.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's been great to be here.
We'll take a nap and go see Greyhound Jim tomorrow.
Absolutely. Looking forward to that as well.
Yeah, another slate of 4 games tomorrow here on GBTC.
And Greyhound Gym, guys, it's a little tighter and it's a little louder. We have 1972 acoustics in that place.
Yeah,
that was a good year.
Yeah, it was a good year.
It was a good year.
It was a good year. That gym is 50 years old. I was 12 years old when that thing was built. To how big we've grown, we used to hold graduation there the first 3 years it was built.
Wow.
Can't do that anymore.
The community has certainly grown.
This is the corner. It's Savannah Wayment in the lane. Eventually, Cassandra Aleman.
No fouls. Don't foul.
Back comes Samantha Quijano. Out to Emily Butron. And that is how the ball game ends. A ball game in which Champion fell behind early, but able to battle back as the Charger teammates look in on Jenna Kepke. Maybe a little banged up there toward the end of that ball game. And it is a game that goes the way of the Chargers. Our final 56-46 Champion, a 10-point winner. And coming back and then establishing control, as Coach Stan Leach mentioned, by going to a 2-3 zone and rolling from that point on really on Champion as they go to 2-0 on the day.
It looked that way, especially from the second quarter on. I mean, it was a touch and go there in the first quarter as Alexander was giving the Chargers all they could handle, but just an adjustment on the part of Champion. Good defense. And they'll take the W.
And so Champion continues into tomorrow. And a reminder that the Boerne ISD tournament format is not bracket. It is all set. And so it's kind of a round robin. Each team knows who it's going to play at what times. And then at the end is the teams with the best records go on to be named champions, co-champions, second place, and et cetera, et cetera. But a good way to get games in, knowing who you're going to play, but also getting that practice time in. Roland, it has been a pleasure, my man.
Pleasure's all mine. Thank you.
No, pleasure is all mine. So for Roland J. Luis, we're going to see you again tomorrow, as just mentioned, from Boerne High School, as the Boerne ISD goes into its second and final day of tournament action. And so for Mr. Bo Wick and the outstanding folks over at Wick Productions, we say good night. I'm Hector Ledesma. We will see you tomorrow to continue our 2-day coverage of the Boerne ISD Tournament Holiday Classic right here on GBTC. Good night, everybody.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before. We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference. GVTC, connecting you.